baseball cards. I'm Rob, and that's my wife over there cooking dinner.
Whoop, whoop.
Hi.
Hi.
Alright, so happy Monday, I guess. At least it's over for most of us. Happy day after the Super Bowl. Congratulations, Kansas City Chiefs. But let's get to it, folks. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, leaving a like, and a message. How about you tell them, babe? Maybe they'll listen to you.
Leave a like, subscribe, and comment below.
All right.
Please.
Please. The lady asked you, please. Come on. It doesn't cost you nothing, people. I'm not monetized. I just want these videos to reach more people.
Yeah, get the conversation going.
Yeah, that too. All right. So we got this from eBay. All-time sports collections from Moyers, New York. Moose? Whatever. And then we got this one here from Coral Springs, Florida. So, not too sure what that is. And let's see, also have this 86 rack pack with Dave Winfield there, looking for an Andre Dawson. And a few more Allen and Ginter's chromes, maybe. Big baseball. Picked this up on a chrome yesterday. But otherwise, we're not doing so hot on that box. But maybe that's a sign of something big. Probably not, though. Alright, got the Roger Clemens 106 of 150. Had a pretty busy day today, out and about. And, but, like I said last night, kept busy. So, thank you everybody for watching, and all the new subscribers, and hubbub and all that stuff. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna open this big package first, folks. I've been waiting on a couple things for a long time, so hear a lot of noise in the background. That's the frying up some orange chicken and rice. Alright, so didn't do a great job there. But let's see what we got here, folks, to add to my collection. Finally, this card finally came in. Oh, this one, that's why it took so long. This one came from Canada, eh? So then I ordered this from some Canadian dude, eh? And I guess it had to go through customs and what have you. So I wish I had my Andre Dawson stuff out, folks. But so, what we have here. Get that down there so you guys can see it better. Alright, there's that Sports King. So there's the Andre Dawson. Now, just like the Goudeys that Upper Deck did that I showed you guys that I recently had picked up. This is the Sports Kings. And I thought these were done by Sage. But nevertheless, it's kind of funny, these are like twice as much as those Upper Deck ones, but it's like a lower quality company, I believe. But I guess they're not as available. So just says 2008 Sports King LP, Sports Kings trademark, sport entities, Sports King, blah blah blah. So anyways, there you go. We can read about Andre there. I like this one because it's an old style classic baseball card, and this is to be honest with you, when I was looking for those baseball card magazine cards, I thought one of the cards in there was like this, an Andre Dawson, but I was wrong. But that's cool. I like that. I like, you know, it's not like the greatest illustration art ever of Andre, but it's still pretty cool. I dig it. I like mini cards. No, it's not a mini tobacco, but This is 2008, folks. So I think it's related to the Sports King that are out there now because it's just kind of a paper stock. So it's got they put a sticker on there, so apparently for shipping reasons from Canada, I guess that's pretty cool. So this one will go next to that other one. I guess I'll just have to show you in another video, folks, because I don't know, my binder's way over there. Maybe I'll get it in a second. Trying to do this video before I thought Jeopardy was going to be on, unless they have basketball again. But can't pick up ABC since I was trying to pick up CBS yesterday. Now I can't pick up ABC again, which is what Jeopardy's on here. Yeah, so that's just one of those paper stock cards. You know, it's thick, so it's not like cheap stock. It's just kind of papery. Doesn't have any gloss at all. But I like that. I think that's super cool. So, thank you, dude, from Canada. Happy to have that. I can pause that for a second and read about his exploits. Card number 79. So that's pretty cool. I'll leave that on the screen so that y'all can look at something while I'm trying to open this other one. Alright, so this next one is from Evan in Coral Springs, Florida. So let's see what we got from old Evan. Empty that out. Champa champa. Alright, folks. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, busy day today. Didn't take a break or lunch. Running around all day. Sent that dude that I told you went a little nuts on me just with some other guy. I'm like, I ain't dealing with this guy. I'll just send him with somebody else. But had a lot of people to talk to today that didn't have anything to do with that. Just other people having issues. So, alright, this one's going to be pretty sweet, folks. So, pretty sweet. Now, it's not technically something I needed to check off my list because I already have one. But I guess it's a check off the whole list because it is a Hall of Famer. And that's the first one of these that I'll have of a Hall of Famer. So I guess that's sort of a checklist card on there. And the cool thing is, this is a version of the same image that I've got my 2021, since we're opening 2021 Allen & Ginter Chrome. The big card that I had pulled out of 2021 Allen & Ginter Chrome was a full-size autograph card of Greg Maddux. And I love Greg Maddux as a Cub fan. Now granted, you gotta give this frame a little bit of break because this is coming from 2021 when there was a shutdown and all that. So the fact that they got something out. But I picked up the 101 Greg Maddux Allen & Ginter mini tobacco mini printing plate, and that is the cyan printing plate. So that's a 101. I believe there's 3 printing plates of every card in the set, possibly 4, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. And that card too is metal, and that is the same image of Greg Maddux that I have the autograph card from. Obviously it's not a mini, but you know, however they do that to shrink those down. Alright, so the printing plate, there's something to learn. The printing plates are not magnetic, so they must be like they must be made of like aluminum. So that is super sweet. A 101 of Greg Maddux, can't go wrong with that. That was an auction. It was pretty cheap. There was 2 auctions going on from the same person. One was for Maddux, and another one was for somebody else, not as big. And they were like bidding that other one up, and then this one kind of went unnoticed. So I was able to swoop in there like one of those talented cards and picked this Greg Maddux off. So, as I said, if you look at the frame, it's just really bland and plain. But that was during the shutdown year, so just the fact that Topps was able to get anything out is really cool. So I'm happy to have that. That's kind of a snapshot in time, what was going on at the time. So hopefully in 20 years people will be like, why is that so bland? Well, let me tell you a story about how the world came to a stop. Alright, so that's pretty sweet. So, you know, I like mini tobacco cards, so a mini printing plate is sweet. Mr. Greg Maddux, Hall of Famer. Mr. Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer. So I dig that. Let's give those a few seconds there while I grab some cards here, okay, people? Alright, folks, so we got this 86 rack pack. So we're looking for Andre Dawson. I think that's the only big card for me that I really care about, but you tell me who in 86 is a good pickup. So 86, really nice design. Pete Boltovich. Check out his haircut. He's got bangs, folks, and he's got a little business in the front and party in the back. A little early version of a mullet there. All right, so that's cool. Mark Hill. All right, there's your back of your 86s. Enos Cabell. Alright, I remember my boy Steve Trout. Pitcher. Check out the glasses, folks. Man, he's like a members only commercial right there. And he's the only member in it. Alright, Mike Trujillo. Rich Gedman. There you go, Red Sox there. Alright, just looking at his stats there a little bit, folks. Alright, next we have Tom Patrick, the Mets. Bob Jones. He's got the aviator glasses, were a big thing back then. I don't know, when did Top Gun come out? Maybe that's why. Alright, Rich Miller. There you go, Red Sox fans. Slew of Red Sox, and these ones are actually pretty well centered. Tom Lawler. Let's see if I jinxed myself though, people, as far as the centering goes. Alright, this cards sort of stuck together. George Hendrick. Angels. Indians, Vern Rule. So no Hall of Famers yet, folks. Great George Foster though. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. 300 and what is that? 74 home runs? How many hits? I don't know. What position does he play? Outfield. No, it's probably not. Alright, he's not in the Hall of Fame. I guess his teammates gave him a lot of competition, was what Lexer said. Teddy Higuera. Remember Teddy. Doug Sisk. Don't see a lot of Dougs anymore. So I do have a cousin Doug. Scott Garlitz. Alright, and Bill Campbell. So, what do we call it? Cell number 1 of that rack pack. Nothing. Hang on while I cut this next one. Alright, folks. There we go. Another Red Sox, but there's some bad centering. Bob Ojeda. And we got Mr. Dwayne Murphy for the A's. Randy Hunt. Cardinals. He's wearing some glasses there. Nerd alert. Just kidding. Roy Smith. My Bob's Burgers fans would know what I'm talking about there. You want that card? Tell me who said nerd alert in Bob's Burgers. Describe the scene. Jim Morrison from The Doors, playing with the Pirates there, I guess. Oh wait, no, that's a different Jim Morrison. The wrong Expo, but Terry Francona, so former Albuquerque Isotopes manager. How is it, babe?
Meh.
It's meh. Is there any of that sauce out?
The orange sauce?
Yeah, I was thinking of having some this time.
I could want it.
Garth Igor. Org. Whatever. Iorg. Tony Fernandez. Greg Minton. Not doing good, folks. Dave Palmer. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Brett Saberhagen. But no major Hall of Famers. It's hard to believe. Glenn Wilson. Phillies fans. Boy, what a dud so far. One of those last rack packs we opened, we got like 12 Hall of Famers. Tito Landrum. This one is kind of a, I mean, it's a Hall of Famer, but it's just to turn back the clock, so nothing super valuable there because that was post-playing career. But Frank Robinson, one of the best and one of the most underappreciated. And look, they're talking about Boog Powell. I've talked about Boog Powell before in my videos. Might have to get to showing you guys that Boog Powell card I have. So far, that might be the best, though, for just a kind of base card. Pete Filson. Wow. Gene Nelson. This would have been a horrible pack to pick up as a kid. Mike Fitzgerald. Lots of pictures. Oh, boy. Come on, Rob. Show us something good. Now stop with them base cards. Well, they're all base cards, I guess, but we're looking for superstars and Hall of Famers. So at least we know we're going to get one good player out of this pack. Not including that Frank Robinson, but a playing career Hall of Famer. Alright, folks, just a second here. Pack's fighting me. Alright, well, that's why the card wouldn't come out, because the good card was stuck to the cellophane. So that sucks. I never knew Dag Nabbit was one word. Kept trying to correct me on my titles, and so I finally looked it up, and it's one word. Who knew? Alright, Alan Bannister. Terry Pendleton, he was a big player or solid star at the time. So was Ozzie Virgil. Alright. Bobby Castile. Nick Escay. Then Sakata. Alright, here we go. I'll save that one for later. That's going to be the best card of the bunch, most likely. Toby Hara, Charlie Lieberent. I don't even remember these people. Rob Piccola, Jim Wynn. Here's a name that I know. Mr. Lloyd Moseby. So we'll give Lloyd a little second in the limelight. He was pretty good, I think. Yeah, about a 20 home run hitter there. All right. Chris Chambliss. Lance Parrish was a bigger name. There you go, Giants fans and A's fans. Bruce Bochy. Got some cool Bruce Bochy stuff to show you. Rick Vintage Oddball Collector and Jerry Narin. Boy, this is probably the worst rack pack ever, folks. Joaquin Andahar and Denny Martinez. So wow, what a dud. I should pay somebody $2 to take these cards from me. Alright, then the card that took the hit was the Dave Winfield All-Star. So I don't know, got stuck to the cellophane, maybe the sun heated it up or something. Old Dave Winfield there, solid. But yeah, you can see some, I don't know if that's Gook or Paper Loss. It looks like Paper Loss to me, folks. So, unless you're a Dave Winfield collector and binder, that's it looks cool, but it's just in horrible condition. So, it'd be some binder fodder. And yeah, this one's pretty well centered. It looks pretty good. So this is going to be the hit of that rack pack. Tony Gwynn. So it looks well centered. It's not chipped or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. Alright, along with that Frank Robinson, Turn Back the Clock. And Dave Winfield, if anyone's interested in Dave. Alright, so Tony Gwynn, pretty nice. Give him a moment in the limelight there. Okie dokie, so I don't feel like doing 2 videos today, people, so I'm just going to open a couple more packs of these chrome because I want to open some. I don't know, I was thinking of doing that big baseball. I guess I could save that for tomorrow. Alright, let's grab this pack here. Let's see how many we've got left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'll do these 2. Let's save that for another day. So, I'm not doing so hot, people, on my openings. We should at least get one more colored card. But it'll be one of them other packs, so. Alright, let's get to it. Let's see what we get here, folks. Hopefully we'll get at least a mini refractor. Alright, but this one's a pretty solid card. Mr. Ichiro Suzuki. Unfortunately, it's not autographed or refractor, but we'll take it. Gotta love Mr. Ichiro Suzuki. Alright, then we got a rookie card of Varsho. So for the Diamondbacks, Dalton Varsho. Beautiful cards though. Here's a nice one for the boys. Tiana. Who's this? Is that some Saturday Night Live person? A little off-centered there, that sucks. Sarah Tiana, comedian. So you can read about Sarah there. It's a cool looking card though, nice. Just off-centered. Okie dokie. Moving right along, next pack. Sure need to pull something. Alright, Bessinger. Wonder if he's related to the people that do those chocolate bars with the Stam Usual on it, which I'll show sometime again. I think I just gave a little tease of that pack. What do you call it? Packaging. Buzz Bessinger. Alright, and the great Johnny Bench. That's a refractor, so that's something at least. Hall of Famer Johnny Bench. Just talked about him with the whole Ted Simmons pull that we just got. And Conforto. Alright, so Michael Conforto. Base. Alright. So from this pack that we just showed you, there we have got this mini Wood Jr. So all the minis are refractors once again. So Roy Wood Jr., another comedian. And last but not least, another short print insert, World Leaders. So much like the what do you call it, Inside the Parks from 2022, 2021. Apparently you got a lot of the World Leaders, which is a cool short print set, but I mean they look wonderful. They're just spectacular. Look at that British flag in the background. That just really pops on chrome. But unless you know these people or have a lot of interest in politics, you know, it's not like Winston Churchill, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Australia, so there you go. Scott Morrison from Australia, that's a pretty card. Alright folks, so that'll do it. So we got the Andre Dawson for my PC. I like that Sports King, that's cool. We got the Greg Maddux. Alright, hold on a second folks. Alright folks, thanks. My wife got up and grabbed my binder for my Andre Dawson stuff. I figured I should show this since the iron's hot, so to speak. So there's the Sports King version. I still want to say that's from that Sage company, but maybe they were called something else back then. Sports King Inc. or whatever. So that's an illustration art of Andre versus the Sports Royalty, which is the upper deck version. So of course they just used images, and it's a glossy card. Same with the back, but basically the same. Well, the back's not shiny, but basically the same concept. So these are based on what those Goudey cards, but upper deck and Sports Kings. Let's see the years. Alright, upper deck is 2008. 2008, so wow, I guess two companies must have been going for that Goudey look that year, and I don't know, I mean, that's a cool Dawson image, but there's just something to be said about that plain, simple, non-shiny. So I kind of dig the Sports Kings, Sport King Gum one over the Sport Royalty. I mean, it could be a better drawing, but it's still pretty cool. But they are the same size, so same size as those, and that one's got a little arch to it because it's glossy. So, but these will live next to each other in the binder, and wow, that's kind of crazy that they're both the same year. The two companies were putting these out the same year. I like the centering on that Andre Dawson down there better than the way they did it there, adding the Cubs in there, just a little busy. It's a cool image of Dawson though. So we'll turn these over so you guys can read, do a comparison, pause your videos and read each one of those and see what you think. Alright, so that's pretty cool folks. So let's wrap it up there. Nice to get this in the mail finally. That's a pretty card. And the 101 there, that's pretty good. There's nothing to show you in the 86 for the guys. Mr. Ichiro, which we showed yesterday with those Japanese cards that we got from Calby. So another Ichiro. So, alright, there you go, folks. That's pretty cool. 101, Greg Maddux, Hall of Famer. And these are cool, too. Alright. Thanks for watching old style classic baseball cards. Please subscribe, leave a like so more people can see these, and leave some comments. And if you're lucky,
bye everybody.
bye.